Hello and welcome to the weekly Kashmir University Video Digest Quest. In this episode, we have Vice Chancellor Professor Daulat Ahmed delivers special lecture. Prize distribution ceremony of Shahi Ramadan 2019 held. KU holds marathon for specially abled. And workshop on girl empowerment concludes. Now the details of these events with your host Umar Malik. The Vice Chancellor Professor Daulat Ahmed delivered a special lecture to the participants of 2-week summer school camp organized by the University of Kashmir in association with the Ashoka Trust for Research in Ecology and Environment. In his presentation on the rise of the Himalayan mountains and climate proxies, the Vice Chancellor said that climate change is a real thing that needs to be taken seriously by all stakeholders.
The climate change that is happening and the temperature that is rising, which will have lots of effects in our future, and how in the past, geological past, not in our lifetime, but geological past, how things have worked and how the earth or Mother Earth, if it is left to its own, it knows how to somehow come into equilibrium and take care of the carbon dioxide emission that happens because of different geological features and how it is actually compensated.
Professor Daulat told participants that students, scholars from geology, botany and agriculture should work together.
Zafran hai, saffron, okay, why it is restricted to Pulwama and other areas, okay, has something to do with the soil and whether similar soil, and it is not only soil, same soil is present in other places where you don't have saffron. So in addition to soil, the temperature and elevation, okay, the combination, all these things need to be understood, and it is always good that the geology and soil science and people in botany and agriculture should work together to see what other conditions. See, many times you have Karevas, but you see, यहाँ पे जो है पुलवामा के आसपास या वहाँ पे you have typical condition where the rainfall comes and it goes away, okay, the water flows away. So अगर दूसरे जगह पे Karevas हैं, अगर वो similar condition है, why not we can try there? So then that will become a boom of economy if it is really we can replicate these sort of things.
Asked, can humans create earthquake-resistant environment? Professor Daulat replied that one can construct earthquake-resistant structures that will help mankind to absorb shocks.
Earthquake will come, so you cannot control the nature. What you can do is try to save yourself from the danger part of the nature. Tsunami you cannot stop, earthquake you cannot stop, but you make earthquake resistant houses, so you are safe. Same way in Ladakh, up to now, when I started going, so there were hardly anything except for FRL, where they were doing along the Indus River some vegetation because you have lots of nutrients coming from the Ladakh batholith, so you used to give big this bandha gobi, cabbage, and cauliflower, because they could make some artificial atmosphere there locally, and then they were. But now slowly, if you see that all along the valley you have now greenery, lots of popular tree and phala. So obviously things are changing there. If you see the old gompas and monastery in Ladakh, they were all made up of sand and soil. When the rain started, their gompas started crumbling. So now you see that the new Gompas, they use also cement. Okay, so local, but that is very, very local climate. It is not going to affect, Africa or somewhere. It will be just Ladakh, even Kashmir, it will not. Okay.
Earlier, Dean Research Professor Zafar Ahmed Rishi, while introducing the topic, said that except humans, everyone contributes to the preservation of biodiversity.
By and large, everybody knows regarding climate change, Cretaceous was very hard. If you look at the record history, why reason being that there was huge volcanic activity. Issue is that what is the difference between that climate and this? That there is a discernible human influence on global climate. Whatever nature produces, nature takes care of it. But whatever human being produces, nature is not supposed to take care of it. And actually what you basically, or I, or you, all of us do because of our actions, that is going to stay in the atmosphere, and that is causing basically climate change.
The Department of Students' Welfare, University of Kashmir, organized the prize distribution function of Shah Ramadan. The event was organized by Department of Students' Welfare to felicitate the winners of various competitions which took place from May 28th to 30th this year during the Shah Ramadan festival. Welcoming the guest, Dean Students' Welfare Professor Rais Qadri praised the audience about the function.
The Ramadan basically detoxifies our inner environment, which we call the microenvironment. So during the Ramadan, we try to basically purify our soul, and we organize the Shania Ramadan during that month, and felicitation was due. We wanted to basically work because of busy schedule, as I said, of our Honorable Vice Chancellor. He is not only the Vice Chancellor of this university, but he is a scientist of repute. He is so engaged and so busy with different meetings and so many things in the central government. Well, we waited for him, and this was a kind of day we basically fixed for this event. So I congratulate the participants. I congratulate the winners, though everybody is a winner. But this was a kind of the extra talent which they showed. I would like to thank all the participants who have made it. Thank you so very much.
Speaking on the occasion, Vice Chancellor Professor Talat Ahmed, while congratulating the winners, said that to get A+ rank from NAC team is because of collective efforts of all the people involved in the university functioning.
सारे लोगों के efforts थी, और कोई भी अकेला वाइस चांसलर या कोई रजिस्ट्रार या कोई भी अकेला कुछ नहीं कर सकता है। यूनिवर्सिटी के टीचर्स, यूनिवर्सिटी के कर्मचारी, यूनिवर्सिटी के स्टूडेंट्स, सभी के कंबाइंड एफर्ट से ये हो सकता है, और ये हुआ मुमकिन। ये अलग बात है कि ये हमें 2016 में ही कर लेना चाहिए था, जो कि किसी वजह से और बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स थी, उसकी वजह से नहीं हो पाया। पर चलिए, अच्छा है, देर आयत दुरुस्त आया, कम से कम हो तो गया। उसी तरह से हमें अपने नेशनल रैंकिंग की भी बड़ी खुशी है कि करीब 4000 इंस्टीट्यूशंस में हमारी रैंकिंग जो है 53 पे है, जो कि कश्मीर में सारी डिस्टर्बेंसेस होने के बावजूद भी ये हुई। और उसके अलावा क्यूएस रैंकिंग जो इंग्लैंड से होती है, उसमें भी हम लोगों का नंबर बहुत अच्छा है। आप लोगों को खुशी होना चाहिए कि सारे जम्मू एंड कश्मीर में ये सारी जितनी भी रैंकिंग्स है, उसमें कश्मीर यूनिवर्सिटी सबसे आगे फिर से आई है। तो ये आप सबको मुबारक हो, और आप सबकी मेहनत की वजह से ये हुआ है।
Congratulating the Dean Students Welfare for organizing activities and encouraging students to participate in all events, Registrar Dr. Nisar Ahmed Mir said that participation in such events is important.
मैं रईस साहब को आज मुबारकबाद देता हूँ कि ये हमें जो हमने जैसे आपने यहाँ देखा कि करत की कंपटीशन है, अजान की कंपटीशन है, कैलीग्राफी की कंपटीशन है, जिसमें बहुत सारे बच्चों ने पार्टिसिपेट किया। मैं इसके लिए उसको मुबारकबाद देता हूँ, और उन बच्चों को भी मुबारकबाद देता हूँ जिन्होंने इसमें पार्टिसिपेट किया पर्टिकुलरली, और उनको खासकर वो जो उसमें प्राइज़ या सेकंड प्राइज़ या थर्ड प्राइज़, मगर ये सब बच्चे जो हमारे यहाँ हैं जो जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट हैं तो उनका मैं बड़ा उनको मैं उनको कहता हूँ कि उन्होंने बड़ा ही जो इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करके अपना नाम तो रोशन ही किया। क्योंकि हमेशा आपने देखा होगा कि अगर अज़ान ये दिल की बात है, ये मेरी अपनी बात है, अपने दिल की बात है, क्या अगर अज़ान ऐसी हो कि वो दिल को खींचे, दिल को अट्रैक्ट करे तो ज़रूर इंसान माइल होता है।
Cultural Officer Mr. Shahid Ali Khan conducted proceedings of the function. Later, prizes were distributed among the winners. To create awareness among the masses about the issues faced by the specially abled persons, Department of Students Welfare, University of Kashmir organized a marathon for specially abled people at the Kashmir University campus. The marathon, which was flagged off by the Vice Chancellor, Kashmir University, Professor Talat Ahmed, and Registrar Dr. Nisar Ahmed Mir, started at Maulana Rumi Gate and culminated at the Gandhi Bhavan Auditorium of the Varst. Around 50 specially abled students from various departments of the university and from several other institutions participated in the marathon. The culmination of the marathon is followed by distribution of awards and participation certificates among us the specially abled persons at Gandhi Bhavan Auditorium. In his presidential address, Vice Chancellor, Kashmir University, Professor Talat Ahmed said that such events boost the morale of the specially abled people and bring a sports aptitude in them towards co-curricular activities.
इसे एक एनुअल इवेंट बनाना चाहिए और इसे ज़रूर कंटिन्यू करना चाहिए, क्योंकि डिफरेंटली एबल्ड स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं वो बहुत आगे बढ़ सकते हैं अगर उनको इंकरेजमेंट मिले। और मुझे इसके लिए पूरी उम्मीद है कि इस तरह की एक्टिविटीज़ होंगी। मैं ये भी चाहता हूँ, मैं इसकी भी कोशिश करूँगा कि हमारे जो इस तरह के डिफरेंटली एबल्ड स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनके लिए कुछ ख़ास प्रोविज़न हो, ताकि वो अगर कंपटीशन में जाना चाहें, कुछ एग्ज़ाम्स की तैयारी करना चाहें, तो उसके लिए भी हम लोग जो है कोशिश करेंगे कि कोई न कोई तरीका निकले ताकि इनको इनकरेज किया जाए। इसी तरह से मैं रजिस्ट्रार साहब को कहूँगा कि ये देखें, कोई प्रोविज़न निकालें कि हमारे इन बच्चों के लिए एक सेपरेट बजट हुआ करे। मैं इन्हीं बातों के साथ ये कहूँगा, खुदी को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा खुद बंदे से पूछे बता तेरी रज़ा क्या। तो आपको जो करना है आप कीजिए और यूनिवर्सिटी आपके साथ है और आपको जो भी ज़रूरत होगी हम लोग हेल्प होने का ऑफिशियली जहाँ तक पॉसिबल होगा हम लोग ज़रूर करेंगे.
Registrar Dr. Nisar Ahmed Mir said that the university administration encourages such type of events.
As university registrar मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ कि I am always with these students. और जो भी यहाँ इस यूनिवर्सिटी में हमें इनके लिए करना पड़ेगा इंशाल्लाह, जितना भी हमारे पास टाइम होगा इंशाल्लाह उस टाइम में स्पेशल जितना भी प्रोविजंस ऑफ डेवलपमेंट होंगे वो स्पेशली एबिलिटी स्टूडेंट्स के लिए होंगे इंशाल्लाह.
Dean Students Welfare Kashmir University Professor Raees Qadri welcomed the guests on the occasion, while as Mr. Shaheel presented the vote of thanks. A 6-day workshop on girl empowerment was organized by the Department of Social Work and Samagra Shiksha J&K at the University of Kashmir. Chief guest of the valedictory function, Registrar Kashmir University Dr. Nisar Ahmed Mir said that the trained resource persons shall now apply the knowledge and skill gained from the training in the field for the ultimate benefit of the society.
I believe that to create a pool of resource persons who will train, who will then motivate in schools or in society as a whole, they are very critical and very critical component of any scheme. इसी तरह से जैसे ये प्रोग्राम था गर्ल एम्पावरमेंट का, हमारी सोसाइटी में चाहे हम सब कॉन्टिनेंट, चाहे हम इंडियन सोसाइटी की बात करें, कश्मीर सोसाइटी की बात करें या इंडियन सब कॉन्टिनेंट की, इस सब कॉन्टिनेंट की एशियन सब इसकी करें बात, हमारे साउथ एशिया की बात करें, तो आलमोस्ट आपने देखा होगा कि आलमोस्ट हर जगह पर वी रिक्वायर, जैसे इसमें इस ट्रेनिंग कंपोनेंट में कहा ड्रग अब्यूज़ का मोस्ट प्रोबेबली था और कुछ कंपोनेंट भी थे उसमें मोस्ट प्रोबेबली ट्रेनिंग के. आई होप देयर वाज अ कंपोनेंट ऑफ सेक्सुअल अब्यूज़ आल्सो, था कि नहीं? तो आदिल ने नहीं कहा चाइल्ड सेक्सुअल अब्यूज़ ये बड़ा ना क्रूशल कंपोनेंट है एट प्रेजेंट, बिकॉज हमारी जो बच्चियां होती है एडोलसेंट एज में, जो बच्चे होते हैं पर्टिकुलरली गर्ल्स, एक एज ऐसी होती है जिसमें गर्ल्स को पता ही नहीं होता है. हमने देखा है कि स्कूल में भी एट प्रेजेंट हमारे स्टेट गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स में भी शायद करते हैं, हमारे मिशनरी स्कूल्स में तो करते हैं कि नाउ गर्ल्स आर बीइंग टॉट कि with whom you should keep intimate relationship. All I hope जो हमारे resource persons हैं वो ट्रेन हुए होंगे इन दिनों में. ये 6 days ट्रेनिंग था, particularly जो टीचर का रोल है in awareness in schools.
Dr. Adil Bashir, Coordinator Department of Social Work, informed that more than 180 participants were trained on different issues like child sex abuse, mental health, drug addiction, etc.
This 6-day training workshop was started and the mission director Dr. Arun Manas and our Dean Research Professor Zafar Rishi and other colleagues of the Samagra Shiksha. This was inaugurated 5 days before, and on a very important theme, the girl empowerment. I still remember what Dr. Arun Manas ji said, that the idea of organizing this training per workshop is to create an enabling environment within the schools, academic institutions, so that the girls, they can share, they can discuss with the teachers the issues which are being confronted. And some of the key issues on which there were serious deliberations, as already highlighted by Dr. Sarfraz, like drug addiction, menstrual health, mental health, and then the dowry, female feticide and other allied issues. And it was a good opportunity for department also to get insights from the field also, wherein these masters and lecturers are working, that what are the realities and real experiences they are having vis-a-vis the girl child and all.
Assistant Professor at the Department of Social Work, Dr. Sarfraz Ahmed, conducted proceedings of the workshop.
In total, this workshop has covered 12 districts and 180 participants, which included the teachers and the lecturers. The training was imparted so that the participants will act as resource persons in their respective districts.
That's all for today's episode. Log on to our website emmrckashmir.com, where you can check the latest episode of The Quest. You can also watch it on our YouTube channel, that is KU Television. Do send us your valuable suggestions at our email address, that is quest@emmrckashmir.com. Before I take your leave, here are a few words of wisdom. Life is short, and if we enjoy every moment of every day, then we will be happy no matter what happens or what changes along the way.